Hey, this is Ratina. Listen, I wanted to take a few moments to talk about the subject of domestic violence. And let me start by saying, for those of you who don't know me and know my story, I am one of those women who was in a domestic violence relationship slash marriage. I stayed for 20 years total. I was 16 when it started. I married my abuser at 20, and I got out at 35. Do the math. Now, since then, during that time, there's a lot of reasons, and I didn't seem like the typical person that would get in a situation like that according to society's belief. All right, let's stop believing that, because it can happen to anyone. I don't care how educated you are. I don't care anything about any of your outside influences. It can happen to anyone. And stop asking the question to women who have stayed in those relationships for years. Even doesn't matter, even if they stayed a year or 20 years like me, and some are still in it, and some had stayed 30, 40, 50 years, and some are still married to those people. Stop asking the question of why did you stay, or why did she stay. There is no cookie cut answer. Everybody's answer and reasons are different. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's wired differently. Their family dynamics are different. And I guess I was going to say financially, that's one of the reasons. But there's so many prongs to this. If I drew a flow chart, it would just look massive. So I could spend 20 years of the rest of my life, or 20 years of my life trying to explain this, and I probably still wouldn't give you all the reasons. So please stop asking the question. What I want to say today, one of the things I want to say today is to women who have gotten out. One of the things that I did that saved my life, that continues to help me overcome this, not only did it help me survive it mentally and physically and spiritually, it helps me thrive continuously. And I continue to do it as much as I possibly can, and that's boxing. Boxing is amazing when you're not hitting somebody, okay? If you need to hit something, and on the subject of hitting something or hitting somebody, let's stop using humans as punching bags and find a boxing bag, because it works. It works for a lot of things. But it's one of those things, among many, many, many methodologies and modalities that I've used to overcome the damage that was done. Imagine 20 years of mental, physical, verbal, and emotional abuse. I won't go into the details. That's something another day. But it takes a lot to get out. It takes a lot to stay out. It takes a lot to thrive, to survive, to live through it, to thrive years down the road when you're out of it. And so you must do the work. You must do the work. And this is one of the things that I do to stay healthy, to stay sane, and stay balanced. And I also want to say to women who might still be in those situations, to women who may be in it and don't even recognize it, do the research, pay attention. The signs are subtle. They start subtle, they escalate. Pay attention. And if he hits you the first time, I guarantee you it will happen over and over and over. Don't believe the lies. Pay attention. In addition to that, if you are at that stage where you don't have any more F's to give, then you need to seek help from an organization that is equipped, that are experts, that have strategies in place to not only get you out safely, but keep you out and keep you safe and help you to thrive from that point. Because going to therapy, going to a counselor, or having a life coach to tell you whatever they tell you while you're in it, to encourage you to get out, that's beautiful, but that's not enough. You need to seek out people, organizations like, the National Domestic Violence Organization. Seek these experts out for assistance, because it's a dangerous situation for women, a lot of times for women who are trying to leave their abuser. It's like being kidnapped. Seriously, there's really not a lot of difference. So handle it carefully, handle it with experts, and do whatever you have to do to get your power back. And so please seek that help out, and pay attention. And people, please stop hitting on each other. Men, stop abusing and beating on your women. Find a damn boxing bag, okay? Please, give us a break.